Hi students, today we are going to discuss on the grammar topics of lesson number 1 from the 11th standard French textbook, CestChic. So these are the topics that we are going to discuss. Les pronoms sujets, les pronoms toniques, les noms, les articles indéfinis, les articles définis, conjugaison, les présents, les adjectifs possessifs, l'interrogation, présentatif. C. So let's begin with the first topic, which is les pronoms sujets, meaning subject pronouns. So first of all, what is a pronoun? So as you all know, a pronoun is nothing but is a word which replaces a noun. So when I say subject pronoun, I'm talking about a pronoun which is going to replace the subject in the sentence. So let's look at the subject pronouns. So in the first person singular, you have je or J apostrophe. So when do I use J apostrophe? In front of a vowel or a silent H. And then you have tu and vous in the second person singular. So when do I use tu? If you know someone who's very close to you and you know that person, at that time you can use tu. And when you don't know a particular person, you can use vous. As well as another scenario is when you want to give respect, when you want to show some respect to someone who is senior, at that time you can use vous. And then in the third person singular, you have il, meaning he, and elle, meaning she, or it can also mean it. And in the first person plural, you have nous, meaning we, and in the second person plural, you have vous, meaning you. And third person plural, you have they, il, elle, right? So, to give an example on the contraction of je becoming j apostrophe, you can see here, j'habite Chennai. So, I live in Chennai. So, remember that vous in the singular form indicates politeness and when you want to show respect. So, here's an example for that. Monsieur, où habitez-vous? So, you are saying, sir, where do you live? So, let's move on to the next topic, which is les pronoms toniques. So, we can translate it as stressed or disjunctive or tonic pronouns. So, these are the stressed pronouns. So, in the first person singular, you have moi. And in the second person singular, you have toi. Third person, you have lui or elle. In the first person plural, you have nous. In the second person plural, you have vous. And in the third person plural, you have and elle. And you can see the translations which are highlighted here. Okay. So, let's see when we are going to use these pronoun tonic, right? So, in the first scenario, I'm going to use them after prepositions. So, you can see, look at this example, venez avec moi. So, here the preposition is avec, meaning with. So, venez avec moi, come with me. Similarly, you have, in the next sentence, you have the preposition chez. Okay. Chez means talking about at the place of. So, je suis chez moi, meaning I'm at my place. I'm at my home. Alright. So, again here, chez followed by the pronoun tonic, that is the stressed pronoun moi. And the next one, the preposition is de here, meaning of. So, je parle de lui. I speak of him. So, again, after the preposition de, you could see that I'm making use of the stressed pronoun, lui. Next, after say, meaning it is, and if I want to say it is me, I would say c'est moi. Similarly, if I want to say it's him, I would say lui. So in this scenario, again, you can make use of the pronoun tonic. The next case is when you are going to use it in the answers and questions where the pronoun is just going to be standing alone without a verb. So this is an example from your book exercise. So it says, Je m'appelle Remy, meaning my name is Remy. Et vous, monsieur. So here you can see that you're trying to ask a question. And you, sir. Similarly, the next one. Et toi, comment tu t'appelles? So, and you, what is your name? So you could see the stress pronoun here. We are standing alone without any other verb. Next, if I want to, emphasize on the subject and I want to say, for example, I speak English. So I want to emphasize on the I. At that time, I'm making use of the pronoun tonic. So I would say, moi, je parle anglais. And when there's going to be a double subject, more than one subject, again, I can make use of the pronoun tonic. So here, for example, John and I are going to the movie theater. So Jean et moi allons au cinéma. So again, I'm making use of the pronoun tonic. So these are the different cases where I can make use of the pronoun tonic. So next we are moving on to the nouns, les noms. So what you all know that what is a noun. So nothing but a word used to name a person, place, animal or thing. Now very important, as you are all beginners in this language, so you should know that in French there is no neuter gender. There is only either masculine or feminine form. Alright, so two genders are there, only masculine or feminine. So you should, as you come across new words, you should make a note whether it's going to be masculine or feminine. So here in your book, they have given few examples of masculine nouns. So memorize them. So you have your homme, meaning man, garçon, boy, frère, brother, père, father, Pierre. It's a name of a person, and few proper nouns can be translated in English. So here Pierre, I am translating it as Peter. Then you have lion, lion, and chat, cat. And few examples of feminine nouns. You have femme, meaning woman, fille, girl, sir, sister, mère, mother. Again, Patricia, name of a lady, so it's the name of a person, so Patricia. Lion, meaning lioness, and chat, it's a female cat. And moving on to things. So things can be either masculine or feminine. So few examples in the masculine form. You have canapé, meaning sofa, mur, wall, appartement, apartment, train, train, avion, plane. And in the feminine form, you have few examples. Chaise, chair, maison, house, bicyclette, bicycle, fenêtre, window, and porte, door. Many feminine nouns are formed by adding a silent E to the masculine noun. Alright, so it's not in all cases. So here, that's why I put in brackets many. Okay. So they have given two examples here. So for example, if you take the word ami, meaning friend. So an ami. Alright. So une ami. So when you add the additional E there, it becomes a friend who is a girl. Similarly, un cousin without the E, meaning a cousin brother. Une cousine, meaning a cousin sister. So when you add the additional E, it becomes feminine. So as I stated earlier, it is useful to learn the gender of a French noun right from the start. So the next topic here is les articles indéfinis, indefinite articles. So you have here we are going to discuss about a or an, and so these indefinite articles will be placed before the noun, and it's going to indicate an unspecific person or a thing or an animal. All right, and if it's going to be masculine singular, you're going to use un. If it's feminine singular, you're going to use une. So they have given you a few examples. So un homme, meaning a man, une femme, a woman, un garçon, a boy, une fille, a girl, un père, a father, une mère, a mother, un appartement, an apartment, une maison, a house. Next, you have definite articles, les articles définis. So again, these are going to be used in front of the noun, and here it indicates a specific person or thing or an animal. So when it's going to be a masculine singular noun beginning with a consonant, you're going to use le, so which is le there here. And when it's a feminine singular noun beginning with a consonant, you're going to use la, la. So the meaning is the. And few examples from your textbook. Le soleil, the sun, le fleuve, the river, le bois, the wood, le livre, the book, le film, the film, la lune, the moon, la rivière, the river, la montagne, the mountain, la forêt, the forest, la campagne, the countryside. Now let's look at the conjugation of three verbs which are here: être, to be; s'appeler, to be called; and parler, to speak. And they've additionally given you habiter, which is going to take the similar endings of the verb parler. Alright. So these three verbs are conjugated in the present tense. So first, if you see être, to be. So when I say je suis, I am; tu es, you are; il, elle est, he or she is; nous sommes, we are; vous êtes, you are; ils, elles sont, they are. Alright. The ILS meaning they in the masculine plural, and ELLES meaning they in the feminine plural. And next you have s'appeler. So je m'appelle meaning my name is; tu t'appelles, your name is; il, elle s'appelle, his name is or her name is; and vous vous appelez, your name is. Alright. And parler, to speak. So je parle, I speak; tu parles, you speak; il parle, he speaks; elle parle, she speaks; nous parlons, we speak; vous parlez, you speak; il, elle parle. Now you can see the ER endings here, which is where you cut the ER and you add E, ES, E, ONS, EZ, ENT. So this is the regular formation of the ER verbs. When you want to form the present tense for regular ER verbs, you use these endings. So similarly, if you are going to conjugate habiter, you would cut the ER and add the present tense ER endings, which we just stated: E, ES, E, ONS, EZ, ENT. So, alright, you would be learning more about this in the later part of the other lessons. Alright. And remember that JE becomes J apostrophe, alright, in front of a vowel or a silent H. And here there is an example: j'habite à Paris, meaning I live in Paris. Next, les adjectifs possessive adjectives. So when you want to indicate possession, so these you can make use of the possessive adjectives. So here we have mon, ton, son, and ma, ta, sa, meaning my, your, his, or her. Okay, so mon, ma can mean my; ton, ta can mean your; and son, sa meaning his or her. Similarly, votre meaning your. Okay. So we use again votre here. You can see ton and votre and ta and votre both meaning your. Again, when you want to indicate politeness and show some respect, you can make use of the possessive adjective votre. And remember that in the when the feminine singular noun begins with the vowel or H, you are going to use the corresponding masculine form of the possessive adjective, which is montant sont. So although it's a feminine, you are still going to use the masculine form. Okay. The reason behind this is because it is easier to pronounce it that way. So it's easier for me to say mon ami, ton école, son image, rather than saying, ma ami. Right. That's why the French, they came up with a rule where we, for feminine singular noun beginning with the vowel or H, we still go ahead and use the montant sont. Okay. So otherwise, in general, in front of a masculine singular noun, you're going to use montant sont, and in front of a feminine singular noun, you're going to use mata sa. And votre is common for both. Yo. Alright. And so few additional examples here from your book. You have mon ami. So you could see that AMI, friend who's a boy, AMIE, friend who's a girl. Similarly, if you say cousin, mon cousin, meaning cousin brother, ma cousine, cousin sister, votre visite, your visit, votre séjour, your stay. Again, you have votre cousin, votre cousine, okay, your cousin brother or your cousin sister. Next, we are going to learn a few sentences on questioning, l'interrogation. So, the first sentence, vous êtes français, meaning you are French, and then you are replying and saying, yes, I am French. Oui, je suis français. The second one, tu es indien, you are Indian. Non, je suis français. No, I am French. C'est votre première visite en Inde? It is your first visit to India? Oui, c'est ma première visite. Yes, it is my first visit. Vous êtes français? You are French? Oui, mais je suis d'origine indienne. So yes, but I am originally from India. Alright, next, Presentative, presentative, using the word say. So presentative structure is nothing but when you want to introduce someone at that time, you can make use of this word say. So meaning he is, she is, it is, this is. So when I say qui est or say qui, alright, so I'm trying to ask who is it, who is this, who is that, who is she, who is he, alright, and then they're giving you a few replies here. C'est un ami d'enfance. He is a childhood friend. Right? Then say la cousine de Vivek. She is Vivek's cousin. C'est un touriste français. So he is a French tourist. Alright. So how am I identifying whether it's a he or she? So you can see here first un ami, right? So we know that UN is used before masculine noun. So that's why I identified it as a he. Similarly, la cousine, feminine. So I'm identifying the subject as she. Similarly, and to this, UN again for masculine, so that's why I've identified it as he. Alright guys? So, that's all for today. I will meet you guys in the next session. See you guys. Bye-bye.